In the rich tropical lands where life grows in countless forms, there is a plant that stands quietly, often overlooked, yet deeply woven into everyday human life. It does not bloom with striking flowers, nor does it bear large, eye-catching fruit. And yet, for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years, this plant has accompanied the people of the Indonesian archipelago. That plant is Melinjo. Melinjo is more than a food source. It is part of a long history that connects humans to nature. In this documentary, we will trace the journey of Melinjo, from its ancient origins, its physical form and characteristics, to its role in daily life, and the unique qualities that allow it to endure through time. Melinjo and the traces of the past. Melinjo belongs to a group of very ancient plants. It comes from a lineage that existed long before modern flowering plants became dominant. While many plant species have disappeared over time, Melinjo has survived, growing steadily in tropical climates and adapting naturally to its environment. In Southeast Asia, particularly in Indonesia, Melinjo grows naturally and has long been cultivated by local communities. In traditional life, Melinjo was rarely the main crop. Instead, it was planted along garden edges, in home yards, or on unused land. Yet it was precisely this modest role that made Melinjo so valuable. In times when food resources were limited, Melinjo became a reliable source of nourishment. It required little maintenance, did not depend on strict seasons, and could be used in many forms. A tree that grows with village life. The Melinjo tree grows slowly but firmly. Its trunk is strong, its leaves dense, and its roots grip the soil well. In many rural areas, Melinjo trees are part of the everyday landscape, standing in home yards, near rice fields, or at the corners of gardens. Its leaves are oval-shaped and glossy green. Young leaves are often harvested and cooked as vegetables, valued for their soft texture and mild taste. They blend easily with other ingredients in traditional dishes. The Melinjo fruit grows in clusters along its branches. Small and oval in shape, the fruit changes color as it matures, from green to yellow and finally to deep red. Inside the thin outer skin lies a hard seed, which is the most valuable part of the fruit.
The long process behind Melinjo chips. For generations, Melinjo seeds have been processed into emping, a traditional Indonesian cracker widely known across the country. But behind each thin, crispy piece of emping lies a long and careful process. After harvesting, the seeds are boiled to loosen their skins. Once peeled, each seed is manually pounded until it becomes flat. This step requires patience and precision, as too much force can break the chip. The flattened seeds are then dried under the sun. Sunlight plays a crucial role in the process, reminding us that nature remains deeply involved in traditional food production. This method has been passed down from generation to generation, preserved with little change over time. Melinjo in the kitchen and in tradition. In everyday life, Melinjo appears in many forms. Its leaves are cooked into soups, its young fruits are added to traditional vegetable dishes, and its seeds become emping, often served as a side or garnish. Melinjo is rarely the main ingredient, yet its presence often defines the character of a dish. It adds texture, contrast, and identity. For many families, meals containing Melinjo evoke memories of home, childhood, and shared moments. In some communities, making emping is also a social activity. Families and neighbors gather to prepare it together, turning food production into a shared cultural experience. In this way, Melinjo becomes not only nourishment, but a connector between people. Economic value and local resilience. For many households, Melinjo provides a source of income. Small-scale emping production supports local economies, relying on simple tools and local resources. Because Melinjo grows well with minimal intervention, it represents a form of resilience. It aligns naturally with sustainable practices, requiring little input while continuing to provide value. In an era of agricultural modernization and environmental change, Melinjo stands as an example of how local plants can endure without losing their relevance. A quiet but lasting uniqueness. The true uniqueness of Melinjo lies not in luxury but in consistency. It remains present, useful, and adaptable across generations. The distinctive taste of emping, slightly bitter yet savory, has become part of Indonesia's collective culinary memory. It is a flavor that cannot easily be replaced. Today, Melinjo continues to evolve.
Emping is now packaged in modern ways and distributed more widely. Yet behind these changes, the traditional values and methods remain alive. Melinjo teaches us about patience, simplicity, and sustainability. It grows without demanding much, gives without excess, and survives without losing its essence. Behind its small fruit lies a large story about the relationship between humans